Scottish nationalists set for record majority, boosting independence push.
Here's a summary of the article.
2-minute read. London. Scottish nationalists are on course to win a record majority in elections for Scotland's devolved parliament that would start a new push for independence, an opinion poll published on Thursday showed. Nicola Sturgeon, Scotland's First Minister and head of the pro-independence Scottish National Party, will claim a mandate for another independence referendum if her party performs strongly in the elections scheduled for May 6. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who would have to agree to a new referendum, has said there is no need for a new vote after independence was rejected by Scottish voters in 2014. The SNP is expected to win 71 of 129 seats in the Scottish Parliament, 8 seats more than it won in the last election in 2016, according to the poll carried out by Savanta Comres and published in the Scotsman newspaper. The only other time the SNP has won a majority was in 2011 when it won 69 seats under former leader Alex Salmond. If Scotland voted for independence, it would mean the United Kingdom would lose about a third of its landmass and almost a tenth of its population, just as the world's sixth biggest economy is grappling with the impact of Brexit. Johnson's Conservative Party may lose 14 seats in the Scottish Parliament and the opposition Labour Party may lose 3, the poll found, leaving the Conservatives with 17 seats and the Labour Party with 21. Scots voted 55 to 45% against independence in a referendum in 2014, but Brexit and the British government's handling of the COVID-19 crisis have bolstered support for the SNP, with most polls showing a majority now favour breaking away. The Savanta Comres poll found 57% of people would vote for Scottish independence in a new referendum, close to a record high. The poll was based on responses from 1,016 people in Scotland between January 8 and 13.
This post received a score of 10,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
With Northern Ireland drifting away, the UK could soon be down to England and Wales, thanks to Brexit.
Could England and Wales then also leave the UK and leave it empty?
Scotland has left the chat, Northern Ireland has left the chat, England has left the chat, you are now the admin. Wales, oh bother.
As a Welshman, I'm intrigued by this. Is England now empty?
Society has advanced beyond the need for England. It's now all London. All the way from London near the Channel to London near the cliffs.
Strong and stable. The government that fractured the UK.
Limmy on Britain's Got Talent from 2008. I fucking love Limmy. What's heavier, a kilogram of Brexit or a kilogram of Scottish independence? Would they get back into the EU though? Someone smarter explain. And #X200B, thanks for the replies everyone, stay safe.
Only if they got their independence with consent from Westminster, otherwise they would be considered regional separatists, and a handful of EU members have their own regional separatist movements they would rather not legitimate.
I can't see the Tories ever giving him a referendum. I can't see Labour getting in number 10.
The UK will slowly go back to small kingdoms, time is reversing.
Mercia shall rise again.
A free Northumbria.
They're way ahead of you.
Haha yes. I've been following them.
This post is right below a post on how a tower raven has died, spelling a bad omen for the United Kingdom, haha.
I would laugh about silly medieval superstitions and traditions, but then I remember that the British Upper House of Parliament is still staffed by unelected lords.
Technically they are elected, just not by the people. They are elected by MPs etc. and knighted by the Queen. Hereditary peers no longer sit in the hole.
I'm thinking Scotland should stay part of the Union, but we just move the Houses of Parliament into Scotland and let them sort the mess we're in out.
Maybe stop the deal with the Lords system.
While I agree the House of Lords should be reformed, it is hardly the most significant cause of problems in UK politics. The most important change we could make is moving away from first past the post to a more representative system. That way a party with 43% of the popular vote doesn't lead the Commons with an 80-seat majority.
Yep, the Lords actually works quite well, unless the creation of peers is abused as the Tories have been doing. I would hate to have an elected upper chamber that would end up in partisanship and deadlock.
As an American, my first take on the House of Lords was that it's appalling, but after careful consideration it's actually good to have a deliberative body that's not beholden to election cycles.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.